I'm Harry Fawcett in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories on Al Jazeera. The main suspect in the Philippines' worst political massacre has pleaded not guilty on the first day of his trial. Andal Ampatuan Jr. is charged with multiple counts of murder over the killings of 57 people in the attack on November the 23rd. Among the dead were relatives of a political rival and 30 journalists. The trial is being held under tight security in Manila. The US President Barack Obama is scheduled to make an announcement on Tuesday on new reforms to help thwart any attacks against the United States. It comes after a man tried to blow up a US-bound airliner on Christmas Day. The Nigerian suspect was believed to have obtained his explosives from Al-Qaeda in Yemen. And the US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says the situation in Yemen is a threat to global security. But Yemen's foreign minister has told Al Jazeera that it doesn't want direct military intervention from the United States. The US has begun discussing new sanctions against Iran. Washington wants to increase pressure on Tehran to curb its nuclear program without affecting Iranian civilians. It's considering expanding travel bans and other restrictions on people with close ties to the leadership and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. The US and other Western nations believe that Iran may be developing nuclear weapons. Tehran maintains its nuclear program is for civilian purposes. More than 1,400 people in northern China have been rescued from a train after it got stuck in a snowstorm. Passengers were stranded inside for 20 hours. Traffic is back to normal in the capital, Beijing, after a weekend which saw the heaviest snowfall in decades. An international aid convoy is expected to gather at the Egyptian port of Al Arish on Tuesday before setting off for the border with Gaza. 1/4 of the Viva Palestina convoy is already at the port. The rest is due to arrive from Syria early on Tuesday. And finally, the world's tallest building has officially opened in Dubai. The Burj Khalifa stands more than 820 meters high. It took 7 years to complete and cost more than $1.5 billion US. It's been renamed in honor of the ruler of Abu Dhabi, which came to its neighbor's rescue during last year's financial meltdown. Those are the top stories. For the latest updates, you can always log on to our website. The address for that is aljazeera.net/English.